I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Hey, yes. What's up, peoples? Give me just a second. I'm making a couple of adjustments here. This will not be long, so because we got to do the Content 5.0 SWAT edition. Oh, Eobard's at it again. He's at it again. If Tortaro sneezes, this dude will swear up and down they getting a new manga. Tortaro trips and falls and in a wheelchair for 2 weeks. This dude will swear up and down that's proof that they getting a manga. Anything that this man does, if Tortaro does anything, feeds his children, goes on a walk, rides a bike, it don't matter what it is, any action that this man takes, Eobard automatically says it's going to be a manga. You Dragon Ball fans ought to be getting tired of this. Now, I know my guys don't care. Like, this is just entertainment to us. But at this point, even you Dragon Ball fans got to be like, man, come on. The man didn't even do nothing. Where are you getting this information? It's ridiculous at this point, guys. My biggest question is still has never been answered. Why do y'all keep believing him? He has been wrong about everything. And if you keep saying something over and over, and then it eventually happens, that's not the same thing as predicting it. Like, I could sit here right now and I could say, the sun's gonna come up tomorrow. The sun's gonna come up tomorrow. The sun's gonna come up tomorrow. Guess what's gonna eventually happen, guys? You're gonna look outside and the sun's gonna come up. The fuck? That's what he does. He just keeps repeating. New manga, new anime, new manga, new anime, new manga. He just keeps repeating it. And when it eventually happens, then he says, see, told you, I got it right. That's just like the Bleach fans. For 9.5 years, they kept saying, Bleach is coming back, Bleach is coming back, Bleach is coming back. And then finally, when it finally returned, see, we told you. Almost 10 years later. So you gonna take credit for almost 10 years? This is what he been doing with Dragon Ball for the last 7 years. We getting Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super manga's returning, blah, blah, blah. For 7 years he been doing this to y'all. And then when some kind of rumble happens, some kind of little anything happens, a bird lays some eggs or whatever, see, I told you. And y'all keep falling for it. And I already know what y'all gonna say about me. Oh, you just doing this for views. You just do it. Man, if I wanted some views, if I was just doing this for views, I could reach in my wallet right now and I could use the little promote feature and I could buy me 200,000 views right here on YouTube. If I really was doing it for views so bad. I'm doing it because y'all are misinformed. You guys are just like constantly being lied to. So I have to come on and release my bunkai because you guys don't understand apparently what a lie is. You guys think that a lie is when somebody just blatantly tells you something that's not true. But guess what? There are other types of lies. There are lies of omission where you only tell people part of the story and you leave the other part out. That is considered a lie of omission. And then there are other lies like what Eobard does when he repeatedly talks about having sources that we all know he don't have. Guys, if he had sources, why does he get so many stories wrong? If he actually had real live sources, and I want y'all to keep in mind, he claims to have sources from a country that is notoriously private, that does not share information outside of its borders. They don't leak information in Japan. You find out what's going on in Japan when they tell you. But other than that, nobody leaks in Japan. None of the companies over there leak information. Y'all don't know crap about Sony or Nintendo or any of these anime until somebody that works at one of those companies comes out and says something. Other than that, it's just rumors and speculation and BS. And we all know it's true. But apparently, this guy that speaks zero Japanese, that has no translation skills, has all these people in Japan telling him stuff. And y'all believe him. Now, if I came on here and said I had a direct line to Japan and Akihiko Kayaba was telling me something, y'all be like, NBA, you lying. You know you lying. You don't speak Japanese, so why you sitting up here lying to us? But if he tell you, because he uses a couple of Japanese words every now and then, y'all automatically believe he's telling the truth. If this dude posted a video and said Akira Toriyama just rose from the dead, y'all would, 30,000 of y'all would tune in. And y'all would write the same comments you always write. This is awesome. Thank you, Danny. Danny is lying to you. Because Danny has no other content. Because ain't nothing happening in the world of Dragon Ball. You know it, I know it, everybody know it. So how do y'all keep falling for this? He said, who is Danny? Well, that's Eobar's real name, Danny. You ain't seen his comment section? Yeah, that's his real name, Danny. He sound like a Fanoit. He said, I like how they have sources and rumors when it comes to Dragon Ball and no other anime. Well, I like how they have sources and rumors only when it's good news for them. You done got 7 years of bad news for Dragon Ball. You ain't heard a single rumor coming out about bad news. And if he got so many leaks in Toei, how come he didn't know about Toriyama's death before it was announced? Since he always using Toriyama's death as a catalyst for his videos, tell me, Mr. Inside Man, Mr. Leaker, how come you didn't know about Toriyama's death before it was announced? You were just as surprised as everybody else, but I thought you had inside information direct from Toei. Oh, I get it. You only get the BS that can't be proven. That's the stuff that gets leaked to you. You don't get actual real news and information leaked to you. What a shocker. Let me put my Bankai down. And look, I already know some of y'all are gonna do what y'all always do. You bullying and harassing and whatever. I don't care, flag me. If YouTube think that I'm doing that, they'll take me down. But the days of letting y'all shame me away from talking about this dude are over. A lot of the time that I ignored this clown was because I got tired of hearing that mess from y'all. I don't care anymore. Y'all can write that. Y'all can write it 600 times in the comment section. You just doing it for views. Sure, I sure am. And your point is? You just do, sure am. Your point? Anyways, let's get to it because I don't want this to go too long because we got to do the content 507. But I just want to dispel this BS because I already know it's coming. You talk about him all the time. He living rent free in your mind and all these other dumb comments that y'all make. None of that crap works on me. None of it. So I'm just warning you in advance.
Don't forget to leave a like if you're stopping by, and if you are new to the
No, we will not be leaving a like, sir. No, thank you.
Geekdom101 YouTube channel, remember to hit the subscribe button and enable all notifications so you don't miss a single upload. Here we cover the news and lore and history. I'm talking movies, anime, manga, and even some video games too. We've been here over 11 years and much more to come. I thank you for changing my life and your
can we please stop with the preamble? I thank you for changing my life. Shut up. You're preying on stupid idiots that don't have enough sense to research the stuff that they hear you say. Most of these people just hear what you say and accept it. They don't research it. They don't follow up. They don't go anywhere else to get anything else. So when you say, thank you for changing my life, what you mean is, thank you for letting me milk y'all. That's what you're really saying. Because that's how you feel about your fan base. We'll never forget that you called them ball masters. And that you admitted to milking them. We'll never forget you said that. You might forget it, but we remember you saying it.
Continued support. Did Toyotaro accidentally leak a major clue for the next big dragon?
A major clue. Are y'all listening to this? Did he accidentally leak a major clue?
Dragon Ball Super storyline? Okay.
And look, it's not even in English. That's what I'm saying. Where he be getting this junk?
Okay, before we get into this, make sure you watch this video.
Oh, it's on Twitter. I'm not calling it X, it's Twitter. So once again, he goes to Twitter to get some information to make a video. But I thought you were the #1 source for news and information. I thought people came to your channel to learn about Dragon Ball, and then they spread it everywhere else. Oh, okay, it's the other way around. You go to Twitter to get news and information, and then you spread it around on your channel. Hang on, y'all. If this official, wait a minute, you said if this official, this arc is gonna suck, dude.
All the way to the end and listen carefully so that
y'all notice he always says, make sure you listen all the way to the end. I saw in his comment section where somebody wrote, telling people to sub and telling people to watch all the way to the end won't make people do it. The only thing that can make that happen is making good content. So there are people on his channel that are rebelling against his BS. There are like a small fragment of people who are like, nah, man. There, even on this particular video, there are people like, dude, this ain't even news. What are you talking about? It's just another cheap reason to make a video, guys. He's right back where he started, needing something to talk about. So he's going on X/Twitter, and he's literally digging up anything he can. By the way, slap me down some donations. Y'all been acting like broke bums lately. I'm charging today. Pay me. Hang on. He said, I believe the term is called desperation. Well, we know that already. Come on, guys. We done all witnessed the desperation of these dragon losers. Come on, man. When you were reduced to making videos about Sparking Zero and stuff like that, you know it's over. Their community is down bad right now. The only thing popping in Dragon Ball is me, because I'm the only one that's actually entertaining. Everybody else is just reading the same old crap, telling you the same old junk over and over. None of it matters. None of it's even true. But they just gonna keep repeating it, because guess what? 3 more channels made a video just like this one, because all of them watch each other's channels. And then when one of them makes something, the other ones start making it. I thought I proved this to y'all the other day. That's how they operate. Every time one makes a video on a topic, 3-4 more channels do the same thing. It's stupid. Like, and the fan base keep falling for it. It's hilarious.
you get all the proper information, because there's going to be a lot of misinformation out there. People love to take the story and twist it. Or
this guy right here, as many times as we done caught him twisting a story, now he wants to warn people that other people are trying to twist the story. By the way, that's called deflecting. He does it, but he's telling you that other people are out there doing it. There has been no channel delivering more misinformation than this dude, except maybe one other channel. Do not redeem. I think that's the only channel that delivers more misinformation than this dude.
Or misreport it or get it wrong. And you know how much it annoys me when I see that on social media. So please.
Oh, you mean the social media where you go to get your video topics? You mean that you go to Twitter because you can't come up with a topic on your own? Somebody tell me when the last time he came up with a video idea of his own that didn't come from Twitter. When the last time he made a video that didn't come from something he saw on Twitter. This dude stopped giving y'all original content 3-4 years ago. He doing the same thing that Blackscape is doing. Taking rumors and fake leaks and all this other stuff and presenting it to y'all as videos. Y'all can go on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram and read this stuff yourself. You don't need him to make a generic Dragon Ball video telling you something you can go look up on your own. Like, y'all like to get mad at me, but I always tell people, go look it up for yourself. Don't just trust these people. But y'all never do. Y'all would rather get mad at me rather than going to actually look it up.
Make sure that you stand by and check out the entire video all the way to the end so you have a complete understanding of what happened.
That's the second time he said watch the video all the way to the end. Are you having trouble getting people to watch? Have you been looking at your analytics and folks have been like tuning out after about 2 or 3 minutes? Could it be this 2-minute long preamble about nothing that's making people click off of the video? Yeah, you get a lot of views, but what it is people click, they hear about 30 seconds of it, and then they leave. That's why he keeps telling people to watch to the end. He's not getting enough watch time on his videos. Anytime you hear that, watch to the end, watch to the end. He said it twice in this one video because he's not getting enough watch time. That means people are clicking away from the video. They're not watching the whole thing.
Here, okay, so let's get into it. The Dragon Ball.
Finally, 1 minute and 9 seconds into the video of him crying about watching it, and now he's finally gonna talk. Woohoo, we're blessed.
Super Manga Volume 24 came out in Japan last year and came out in, around the world shortly after that. Volume 24 is the final chapters that were written right around the death of Akira Toriyama and that bonus chapter we got last year with Clean God. That's it. At this point, that last volume, 24, is the final volume. Now, recently, the version of volume 24 came out in Spain, and the Spain version has a different piece of line art than the one from the rest of the world. And
this is Let me get this straight. His rationalization is the Spanish version has different art than do y'all see this video game? This is called Trails of Cold Steel. Okay, y'all see this? Do y'all see this game? It's called Trails of Cold Steel. See any difference? Is there a difference? Yes. Just because there's different art don't mean it's different. It's just art. This is the same exact game. 100%. Every single thing. All they did was they took this version from PS3 and they put it on PS4. That's all they did. It's the same thing. What he's trying to get people to believe is because there's different box art, there's something different between these. And if somebody believes this, if anybody believes this, then they deserve to be slapped. If you believe that because the box art is different, that it makes the whole thing different, then I'm sorry, but just no.
As you can see right there, there's a picture of what appears to be OG73. Now, let me explain a little bit about this side art. Toyotaro revealed in an interview about 3 years ago, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, on the official Dragon Ball site with Victor Uchida, that he pre-draws all of the spine art. That he sort of draws it all ahead of time before it actually makes print. Now, how far ahead he is on this, that we don't know. We don't know if he's got the next 3 or 4 or 5 volumes already written, or if he's just got a couple of ideas in his head. He doesn't know how he's going to incorporate them yet. Here's what I want to tell you.
That he really out of ideas if he posting this flop. Man, he said it makes sense he was begging for watch time. So here we go with the I don't know crap. Oh, guys, by now, y'all know everything he's going to say in a video. I don't know. We don't know. There's no confirmation. Blah, blah, blah. It's all Akira Toriyama's death. He's already done that in this video, by the way. Tell me the last time he did a video where he didn't bring up Toriyama's death. And that's not even a trick question. I want somebody to tell me the last time he made a video where he didn't bring up that man's death. Because he's already done it in this one. The last time we looked at something of his, he did it. He does it on all his live streams. He has not stopped mentioning this man's death since it happened. Not at all. Not at all. That's his go-to now. That's how he gets the sympathy view. He don't care about Akira Toriyama. This idea that he so loved this man. How you love this dude and you never met him? Like, look, people get mad at me because I say I don't care about his death. I don't. I have relatives who have died that I didn't care about. But I'm supposed to care about some Japanese dude all the way across the water that I never met, don't know anything about. I didn't even cry at my own dad's funeral. That was my dad. I wouldn't be here without him. I ain't even cried at his funeral. But I'm supposed to cry for some old Japanese dude that I don't know. You guys are pathetic. And y'all wonder why we call y'all Fanoics. There's a reason behind it.
The fact that the Spain version is essentially,
he said, it's literally 2026 and people still believe that the artist is still drawing their anime and cartoons. Literally, how many images do the save and template? Man, look. All I'm trying to do is get people to understand. The stuff will come out when it comes out. Watching dumb channels like this that keeps telling you it's coming, it's coming. Watching channels like this ain't gonna get you Dragon Ball sooner, people. His fake breaking news updates is not gonna make the manga come back any sooner. You guys could actually go on with your lives. You do know that, right? You could actually go outside and play. You don't need to wait on his fake reviews. His breaking news that's not really news. You don't have to wait on that stuff, especially when it's something you can just look up on your own. I'd understand if there was no other way to get this information. Like if he was the only one with this information and the only way to get it was to watch his video, then I would completely understand it. But everything he's talking about, you can go on X and see it just like he did.
giving us a preview of the next spine art for what essentially really is volume 25, which is going to encompass Dragon Ball Super chapters 105 to whatever, however far they go, depending on when that ever comes out, when the manga does return. It seems to have led people to think that this is teasing the return of OG-73. And while a lot of folks have wondered, because the last time that we even saw OG-73 was at the beginning of the Granola arc, when we found out there were tons and tons of clones of OG-73, and sort of the Moro arc transitioned right into the Granola arc, with of course the head being left there and whatnot. So that makes sense. Now, something I want to make clear is it does seem likely, based on the positioning of these characters and where that yellow, see that yellow sort of beam that's supposed to be the cloud there, right under OG-73, like right above his feet. This is definitely the art for the next volume. So no matter what, somebody printed the wrong piece of art and put it there. Now,
He has no proof of that. There's no information anywhere to prove what he just said. None. A yellow line across a box is telling him all of this. You needed a 10-minute video to talk about a yellow line that you don't know anything about. But you're still telling people, oh, I know. This is the same guy that promised that you're getting a bug fusion in Dragon Ball Daima. This is the same dude that promised you would be getting Dragon Ball Super in 2019. This is the same guy.
Does this mean that OG73 is indeed going to be coming back? I thought that maybe it was forgotten about because remember, the superhero.
Imagine being this low where you need to talk about something like this to make a video. I mean, I thought Blackscape's topics were bad just to be able to make a video, but this is just far worse. You're talking about box art for some DVDs or some books or whatever the hell they are in 2 countries in which you speak neither of the languages, but you're sitting here telling us what it is and what it means.
Hero arc was after the Granola arc, and they were still releasing volumes featuring characters like Moro and Sagambo, as you can see on your screen right there, not necessarily those from the art. Let me explain and make it very clear. It does not necessarily mean that's what's going on, and I have evidence for you to actually go through. I do believe that this was a legitimate leak. I do think that somebody messed up and put the wrong spine art on volume 24. That much is true, but
it's not true. It's your opinion. It's your speculation. That doesn't make it true. That's just what you think happened. See, this is the ego that we be talking about with this guy. Because he thinks it or because he believes it, he pushes it out as automatically being true. Your opinion doesn't make it true. How you feel about it doesn't make it true. And too many of y'all keep falling for his BS because he believes it, y'all believe it. And that's a mistake. And I'm going to always call it out. I'm going to always do it. All you people that are like, man, I wish he would just leave Eobard alone. It's never going to happen. As long as he is a constant liar, as long as he keeps lying and telling y'all stuff that he know he can't prove, I'll be there to tell y'all he's lying to you again. Because look, if you keep repeating something that you can't prove or that you know for a fact is not true, that by definition makes you a liar. He may not be coming right out and lying, but he's still lying by doing this, by repeating stuff he knows for a fact he can't prove, by repeating stuff that he knows for a fact he has no information about. That is what lying is, boys and girls. And I know some of y'all like to call it, oh, you're taking it out of context, or maybe the leakers got it wrong. How come every time he makes a mistake, the leakers got it wrong? The rumor mill got it wrong. Rumors by definition are not evidence. Nobody believes rumors. What if I spread the rumor that I banged your mom last night? Based on Dragon Boy fan logic, y'all gotta believe it. Y'all have to believe it. If I say anything, don't matter. If I say I robbed a bank last night, if there's a rumor that come out that say I robbed a bank, y'all supposed to believe it based on him because he believes rumors and leaks. And the funny thing is, y'all believe rumors about me, especially when it's some of the worst stuff ever said, when it's spread by trolls and losers. Even when there's zero evidence, y'all believe it. So y'all are accustomed to believing stuff with no evidence. And y'all wonder why I say y'all are just like the Christian church. Because guess what other groups and organizations believe without evidence? You guessed it, religious institutions. You fanboys act just like the church, the synagogues, the mosques, y'all all act the same. Y'all are a cult. They're a religious cult. Y'all are an anime cult. Because y'all are willing to believe anything with no proof. These dudes don't have to prove nothing. But let me come on and say something. I got to have 50 points of proof. And y'all still won't believe me. And this is why y'all are the biggest hypocrites and double standard artists in the business. This is why nobody likes y'all community. This is why even other anime communities hate Dragon Ball fans. Y'all are the biggest liars, hypocrites, douchebags, and fanoics on YouTube. Hands down.
Is not a spoiler for what the next story arc is going to be necessarily. Now, there may be something with OG73 or maybe the origin of the clones or any of that, but I have evidence to prove otherwise. And that is if you look at the spine art for the original Dragon Ball manga. As you can see on your screen right here, from volume 1 all the way to volume 42, you've got one continuous, character-like art from Toriyama going all the way across. Now, it's a beautiful piece of art, but in no way does it match up with its correlating manga story. For example, if you look at the bottom row down here, you've got Cell, you've got 17, 18, 16, and then Goku. When by the time we get to these last 30s or so volumes, we're in the Majin Buu saga. And see,
this is what he's talking about. Because of his lack of content, this is what he does. And before anybody started trying to talk crazy to me, I did a 3-hour stream yesterday, and I didn't put up anybody else's content. I didn't look at anybody's videos, nothing. 3 hours of content of just me and the fellas talking. So I don't need to look at people's videos or roast their videos to make content. Because I know somebody's going to come with that dumb argument. Fact is, homeboy a douchebag. And he's out of content. He needs to go back over to his wrestling / whatever channel and put some videos up over there, because he certainly don't have anything to talk about when it pertains to Dragon Ball. Let us continue.
there's no Majin Buu. So, that right there is an example of, no, it's not correlating. Like, if I pick up volume 38 of the manga, 16's not in that volume. We're way past that already, right? This art may have been pre-drawn, not too far ahead of time before the print of the actual individual volumes. I'm sure Toriyama pre-drew a lot of this, and Toyotaro probably did too. But it wasn't like when he drew it that he knew when he was going to end the series, what was coming. It wasn't like the whole thing was mapped out years in advance. We've gone over this already, and same thing goes.
I did mention that. I did say that he should probably talk about something other than Dragon Ball, but I'm retracting that statement. I don't want him messing with nothing else. I don't want him messing with any other anime, because look at how he's ruined Dragon Ball. I don't want this dude messing with anything else. Stay where you at. Let's be real, fellas. How many of y'all want to hear this clown talk about something other than Dragon Ball? Or do you want him to just stay in his corner? I wouldn't even want to hear him talk about Fire Force. That's how horrible he is at this. His content is terrible. He only gets views because he has a bunch of subs. If he started over with a brand new channel, nobody would watch. And this is true because go look at his second channel. He can't get views on that channel because it don't have a lot of subs on it. It's crazy. He can't get people to watch his other content. The only reason that these videos get views is because he got a huge sub count. If it wasn't for that, nobody would watch this stuff. And his second channel proves it, because nobody watches that shit on his second channel.
For what Toyotaro's doing. So just because we see OG73 on the back of this chapter, of this volume, on the side of this volume, that does not mean that he's going to be coming back for the next story. In fact, it probably does not mean that, because look at volume 23. Sagambo's there from the Moro arc, and he was nowhere to be found. Volume 23 was superhero stuff. So the spine art does not match up with the storyline within the pages. And it's pretty interesting. But this was not an April Fool's gag. This was a legitimate printing error. And we know this because Sekai DB, the person who first broke this story and who's in Spain, already had a copy of volume 23 and noted that the spine art for volume 23 was the one that was being released for volume 24. Therefore, that misprint was already coming when volume 23 was coming.
Somebody please explain to me why this matters. Somebody tell me, why does this matter? Who cares? You're talking about art on the side of a box. Who cares? And y'all wonder why I talk about these loser channels and how they going downhill.
Out. So the speculation, even from Sekai DB going back to November, was, are they going to just put black space there? Are they going to just...
I love this. Like, it look how long they got before they actually get some Dragon Ball. They not gonna make it. They on life support again. These dudes are already back on life support.
Finish that character, or is it gonna be another character? Like, they didn't know, but we knew.
Hit the like button for me, folks. Appreciate it. If y'all ain't gonna donate, throw me no money, at least do that.
That whatever the side piece was gonna be for volume 24 would end up being the art for volume 25. So, long story short, yes, this was a legitimate misprint. Yes, that side panel is probably going to be the legitimate piece of art whenever volume 25 of Dragon Ball Super comes out, which won't be for a while because, remember, the chapters themselves have to come out first before they come out in a collected volume. So even if Super were to come back next month, right, they would have to wait until enough chapters came out to fill up the volume book and then release it with the art on the side. So yes, I do think it was a legitimate misprint.
Do you guys know there are people in his comment section saying, this was a good video? There are people legitimately saying that this was a good video. I ain't even playing with y'all. This video is dumb as all get out. Like, he ain't talking about nothing. But you got folks that did with a good video. It was really informative. I learned something. Yeah, I learned something too. How to go to sleep during a live stream. That's what I learned.
A legitimate accidental leak. In fact, I'm sure it was. I'm positive it was. But it does not mean that OG73 is coming back. All it means is that they're already planning more volumes after volume 24, which we already knew because they kept saying, oh, Dragon Ball Super's not done, it's on hiatus. We kept hearing that over and over and over again. And there have been new rumors up now, going around right now, about a possible announcement in May.
Here we go. Here we go. Rumors of a possible announcement. You notice how he phrased that. See, he gave himself two back doors in case it don't happen. Because he can say it was a rumor and he can say it was a possibility if it don't happen. You notice how he does that. He always gives himself escape hatches. He does it with everything. Every time he gives a date on something, he always leaves escape hatches. So he can come back later and say, well, I didn't guarantee it. I didn't promise it. I said it was possible. This dude is a master at deceiving people, man.
I don't want to address that, though, because, once again, it's not something that I've been able to multi-source. Therefore, I choose it.
How many times y'all done heard him say that? And how many times have y'all seen him do a video on something that he hasn't sourced? He is such a liar. There are several videos where he said, I only got this from one source. But now all of a sudden he needs the multi-source? Come on, people. Y'all done seen this dance before. Y'all done seen this lie he telling before. He always, anytime he don't know something, he'll say, I have to double and triple source it first. No, that is code for I don't know what I'm talking about. Because we ain't never seen him wait for 3 or 4 sources. He announced shit with no sources. We've all seen him do it. Come on.
Best not to leak these things or even discuss the possibility of them more than what I'm doing on this video, because on this video, at least we know that there is going to be a volume 25. Like, we know that, right? So it's not like it's a big surprise.
You don't know that. You have no idea of that.
And I don't want to discuss any of these rumors necessarily, because if plans change, it's just not going to be a good look. So
there you go. There you go. If plans change, it's not going to be... Man, he is a master at this. He is straight up dry snitching on himself. He remembers what happened with the 2019 announcement. He ain't trying to make that mistake again. That's why he said that. He ain't trying... Hey, thank you. Thank you, Quan. He admitted it. He just admitted he just snitched on himself. He basically just showed y'all how the burgers are created, how the sausage is made. He just told y'all. He throws shit out there and see if it stick, and if it don't, then he walks it back, or he pretends like he didn't say it, or he blames it on the leakers, or he blames it on the rumors. This dude never admits that he's just a liar. How many times have I done a stream showing y'all that this man lying to y'all? Showing y'all flat out proof. I've even done streams where out of his own mouth, he has admitted to stuff that I've been saying for years. And y'all still keep running to his channel like he's just the #1 source of anything other than lies. He should change his name to the #1 source in lies and misinformation. That's 100% what the name of his channel should be.
I'd rather just say there's people saying they think it's going to be next month. I've heard somebody say they think it's going to be later in the year. I guess next month is later in the year. All I'm going to tell you is...
You notice how he said, I heard someone say it. Who is this someone? You just heard somebody say, who is this person? So you just grabbing rumors out the air and making videos on it, huh? Man, this dude is the king of liars.
Keep it locked into my channel.
Slap the like button for me, folks. Thank you.
Because once we get the announcement, once I know, I will for certain let you know. And
once we get the announcement. So basically, he doing what we doing, waiting. He just dry snitched on himself again. He just told you once we get the announcement. So he's proving that he don't know anything. Because if you got leaks, why do you need to wait for the announcement? I'll wait. All you Geekdom101 dudes hiding in my chat right now, tell me why we need to wait on the announcement if somebody's leaking information to him. I'll wait on this one. It's 66 people here. Somebody hit the like button while y'all at it. But I want somebody to give me a good answer to that. If he is getting legitimate leaks, why does he need to wait on the official announcement? The people that leaked the PS5, they didn't wait for the official announcement of the PS5. The new Xbox has already been leaked. The new PS6 have already been leaked. They didn't wait for no official announcement. Xbox is working on a brand new console right now that's basically going to be a Steam machine, a Windows machine, and a console all in one. And it's going to be around $1,500. It's already been leaked. They didn't wait for an official announcement from Microsoft. So why does he have to wait for the official announcement if he already has the leaks? Shouldn't you go ahead and tell everybody? It ain't costing you no money. It ain't hurting your channel to leak it. It would help your channel if you leaked it. So why ain't he doing it? I just want the answer to it. If you have legitimate leaks in your back pocket and you know what's gonna happen, why can't you just tell us? Why you gotta wait for the official announcement? I think that's not only a question for me or for you guys. That's a legitimate question for his fan base. Have y'all ever stopped to ask yourselves, if this dude already knows what's going on, why do he need to wait on the official announcement? Nobody who knows waits for the official announcement. If Corvette or if Chevy is making a brand new Corvette and somebody knows about it and they leak it, they don't have to wait for Chevy to announce a brand new Corvette. They can just come on their channel and be like, hey guys, I got the scoop. I seen it myself. New Corvette. I seen them testing it. I saw what it looks like. How fast it is. All of that. You don't need Chevy to say, all right, guy, we know that you got pictures and information, but just wait until we officially announce it, and then you can release all the leaked information you got. No, people with leaks, with real legitimate leaks, don't wait for the official announcement. That's the whole point of getting a leak, so that you don't have to wait. All right, here's a great example. It was leaked out yesterday that Donald Trump was going to fire his attorney general, Pam Bondi. It was leaked out like 12 hours before. Every news organization was talking about the leak. And you know what happened the next day after the leaks? Donald Trump fired Pam Bondi. Donald Trump didn't change his mind because the story got leaked. He wanted her ass fired, even with the leaks out, a whole day before he did it. Guess what? The next day he fired her. That's what leakers do. They put out information before the official announcement. That's why leakers make so much money. That's why they get paid for their information, because they get out in front of the official announcement. You just heard him out of his own mouth say, well, let's wait for the official announcement. A legitimate leaker would never say that. That's how you know he's a liar. That's how you know he's a liar. Because if he had legitimate leaks, he would put out a video showing them.
I know if I'm able to multi-source it ahead of time, I'll probably do a stream or a video about it. We shall see. So stay tuned for that. Once again, make sure you have all notifications enabled. And I hope you like this video. Check out the ones on your screen right now for more on the recent Dragon Ball news, what's going on with the super anime and the manga for...
Yeah. That's all BS. See, y'all doing the smart thing. Y'all watching it here so y'all don't have to give him more views, because he don't deserve it. He don't deserve it. And it falls within fair use because I fully reacted to it, so he can't claim copyright. The fact of the matter is, he just snitched on himself. All you dudes hiding in the back, the ones that don't want to talk, keep hiding. Y'all here because y'all see what we see. Y'all just don't want to admit it because of your hatred for me. Keep that hate. You can keep that hate and still understand that you're being lied to. It's the devil you know versus the devil you don't. I'm the devil you know. He the devil you don't. You know what you're going to get from me. You know 100% what's going to happen with me. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I don't care about your feelings. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not your buddy guy. So when I come on, you know it's business. When he come on, he lies and tries to convince y'all of things that even he know ain't true. He know he be lying to y'all, and y'all be falling for it. That's the funniest thing of all. It ain't even that he lies anymore. It's that y'all keep falling for it. Y'all keep flocking to his channel knowing he lying to y'all. At this point, it's beyond disgusting. It is legitimately disgusting, man. Dude, look, I remember going all the way back to my original Mad Black Entertainment channel, and some of you guys were there. Y'all remember that stream that I did where we busted him basically text messaging himself? He had 2 phones and he was sending text messages to himself, pretending to be a leak or a source from overseas. And then he would screenshot it and show it. And he would have the message all cut off so you couldn't really see nothing. And everybody was like, see, he do get legitimate leaks. And then I demonstrated for y'all live on the air how he was doing it. 100%. I demonstrated it because I had 2 cell phones at the time. And I literally text myself some Dragon Ball information, screenshotted it, and put it up on the screen. And y'all were like, ooh, oh, that's how he does it. He's a liar, boys and girls. He is a liar. None of y'all have ever asked him straight up, stop playing and show us proof. Show us real proof of the things you're saying. No more rumors, no more double source, no. Show us real legitimate evidence. This is why people hate Dragon Ball fans. Because when it's people that you don't like me, we have to show top level evidence. Or you just call us haters. You just hating on him. You just want some views. But when it's people like him that you like, he don't have to show you no proof. Slap that like button, people. He don't have to show you nothing. He can just come on and say some stuff, and y'all good with it. Let me come on and just say something. Hey guys, I just heard Dragon Ball Super is not coming back. You're lying. You're not getting a season 2 of Dragon Ball. You're wrong. But let him come back and say, hey guys, we're getting Dragon Ball Super season 3. You ain't even got season 2 yet. But if he came and said y'all getting season 3, y'all will believe it. Tell me I'm wrong. In 2019, he said it was coming back. It didn't. 2020, he said it was coming back. It didn't. 21, it didn't. 22, it didn't. 23, it didn't. 24. All the way up to 2025, he was telling y'all Dragon Ball Super was coming back. He was wrong every single time. And then when they finally bring it back, they literally rewound the tape all the way back to Beerus. So you still didn't get new Dragon Ball. So I'm still nigga dumbest. Because I told y'all wasn't getting new Dragon Ball. And I was right. And Moro ain't even new. It's just an animated version of something you've already seen. It ain't even considered new. The only thing that would legitimately be considered new is if they started the Black Frieza arc. That would be the only thing legitimately new. Everything up to that point, you've already seen it, so it's not new. Just because it hasn't been animated don't mean you haven't seen it. I don't consider the 1,000-Year Blood War brand new because I've read the whole manga. It's just brand new to the anime side. But it's not brand new because I already know everything about it. Same thing with Invincible. I've read the whole series. I know everything that's gonna happen in Invincible. That don't mean I don't want to see it in animated form, because I do. But saying Invincible is new is crazy. The Invincible comics came out years ago. That would be like if they made a brand new Static Shock cartoon. Because you know Static Shock, they brought that character back in DC Comics. Static Shock has been gone for years. That character's been gone for years. They just brought the character back. Now imagine if they put out a Static Shock anime or cartoon. Oh, guys, we got a brand new Static. No, we don't. Because they already had the comics before. They already had a Static cartoon before. That would be like, what if they brought Batman Beyond back? Okay, it's already been on TV. The Justice League already been on. So if they made a brand new Justice League and it picked up where the other one left off, it's not new. Or if they just redid the old one, which is what they're doing in Dragon Ball, then that's not new, boys and girls. Everything I'm saying, y'all know is facts. Be mad, hate, do whatever you want. It don't change what facts are. What up, man? I'm just trying to get y'all to see. Just trying to get y'all to see and understand. This dude is an absolute liar. And that's why I'm staying on him. Every time he say something, I'm on it. Every time he posts a video, if there ain't no evidence in the video, I'm coming after him. Because I'm done letting this dude get away with just saying stuff, and nobody, and I mean nobody, is saying anything. You guys are so desperate for Dragon Ball that y'all will just let these people lie to you. All these Dragon Ball channels, y'all just let them lie. Oh, I need Dragon Ball in my life so badly. Guys, 72 people here. Somebody better hit this like button. I only got 27 likes. Man, y'all better quit playing with me. Now, like I said before, I will say again. I have never once denied that Dragon Ball was going to return. Matter of fact, I'm on record as saying I know for a fact it's coming back. When it ended, I said, yeah, it's going to come back. Dragon Ball is always going to come back. So you people that tell that lie about me, you're lying. I have never once said it's never returning. I just said it's not returning when these douchebags say it is. Because I've been right. They never know anything. They never know anything. They get shit wrong constantly, and y'all still keep giving them views. Y'all to get his fool 20,000 views for this sorry ass video that we just looked at. He ain't say nothing in that video that even remotely helps. He talked about spine art on a box. That's his contribution to Dragon Ball today. I would rather go watch some fan manga or fan anime than listen to that bullshit he was just talking. I mean, look, it is what it is. Y'all got a right to watch and believe whatever you want. But you know, can I offer a little advice to you people that go to his channel every day? Instead of going to his channel and saying, oh, hey, look, a new Eobard video, yay. Instead of doing that, can I invite y'all to ask him questions like, where's the proof? There used to be this Wendy's commercial that used to come on where they would say, where's the beef? Because hamburgers, the burgers were tiny and the buns were huge. And you had more bread than meat. And people were like, where's the beef? Well, that's what we need to start asking whenever Eobard puts up a video. Where's the beef? He done reached the point where his ego and his condescending attitude, he feel like he ain't got to show nothing. He ain't got to give y'all no proof of nothing that he says. Because he has a loyal army of idiots and fanoics who just believe him. If he come on tomorrow and tell y'all that the first new episode of this new season is gonna be here in July, y'all will believe it. And when July gets here and it don't drop, you know what y'all gonna say? Well, the leakers who told him that, they were wrong. You're not gonna say Eobard lied to us. You're just gonna blame it on the leakers and the rumor mill. I have yet to see one of his fans flat out say, dude, you are lying to us. And you have been lying to us for years. I have yet to see one of his fans do it. Y'all always blame it on this anonymous, invisible leaker who gave him some information a long time ago. Lurker X over there in the corner gave him a rumor. He goes and tells everybody, and then when it's wrong, Lurker X did it. It wasn't Eobard. He didn't do it. It was that lurker over there. Ain't none of y'all ever stopped to ask how he getting all these leaks when he don't speak Japanese? He don't read or write in Japanese. He don't know nothing about nothing. But apparently he getting all these leaks. It's amazing. Look, I'm actually more shocked at y'all than I am of him. I know he's a liar. He has admitted to me that he lies to y'all. He has admitted to me that he milks y'all. He has admitted to me that he using y'all for cash. I've shown the proof. I've shown y'all messages he wrote in my Discord server where he was talking about milking his fans. So y'all know that I'm telling the truth. I don't even need to pull them up. Y'all done seen him 100 times. He called his own fans ball masters. We know what he doing. He's so desperate for content right now, he's talking about spine art. This dude said, I agree, Blood War ain't new. No, and neither is Dragon Ball Super. Imagine if 1,000 Year Blood War ended, right? And then the new season of Bleach, they start over from episode 1 and say, hey guys, before we get to what you really want to see, we're gonna make y'all watch the 1,000 Year Blood War over again from the beginning. How many of y'all would put up with that? What if Invincible stopped right now and went all the way back to season 1, episode 1? How many of y'all would put up with that? You wouldn't. But you'll put up with it for Dragon Ball for some reason. But there are better shows out there that if it happened, you wouldn't put up with it. Imagine if Game of Thrones stopped right when they almost at the end of it, and they go all the way back to episode 1, season 1, and make you watch it all the way over again. You'll be like, nah, hell no. I didn't sit through all of this just to go all the way back. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Well, that's what Dragon Ball is asking y'all to do. Go all the way back to the beginning and start from there. And y'all are perfectly okay with it. The dude said, I've been subbed to Eobard for 5 to 7 years on and off since I was 12. He's been on some bullshit for years playing games. Yeah, that's one of his people talking right there. That's one of the people that's been following him for years. Even he's saying it. I'm glad somebody from over there is listening. He been fucking playing with y'all. He been lying to y'all for years. And he ain't gonna stop because y'all keep rewarding him. I have to tell the truth to get views. He can just lie to y'all and get them. I have to be straight up honest with everybody to get views. He can just be a grifter. Go look at his social blade. He losing 1,000 subs a month. You know why? Because a bunch of people done caught on to the fact that he full of it. A bunch of people done caught on to it. They realize this dude is a big liar. Now y'all are seeing why he conspired to get me removed from YouTube the first time. He didn't want me on YouTube doing this. He didn't care about me doing this on Rumble or doing it on Kick or Twitch because it couldn't hurt him. But on YouTube it's different. That's why he did the do. Daddy, he's revealing all my secrets. Yes, get him. Next thing you know, this channel has been removed for violations of the guidelines. We all know the story. We know what he did. And before anybody say that's not true, he admitted to doing it. And he said, and I quote, and he said this on a live show. I don't know if it's still up on his channel, but a bunch of y'all seen it. He said, it's my mission to make sure you never get back on YouTube again. That's what he said after getting me banned. And he repeated it on X. He wrote it on his little thing on X. It was his mission to make sure I never got back on YouTube. After calling YouTube through his partner manager and got his partner manager to go to YouTube to ban my channel. because I was exposing the fact that he was a liar. He is a mass false flagger. The same thing he did to Perfection is what he did to me. Y'all remember what happened to Perfection's channel? Even though I don't like Perfection, I think Perfection is a douchebag and a fanoic. Eobard did the same thing to him. Daddy. Next thing you know, Perfection gone. Gaming Geek is in the chat right now. He just got flagged the other day for an Eobard video. He just got flagged the other day. He put it in my Discord server. He made a video roasting Eobard, and the video got flagged. And you know who did it. He watches everything people say about him. He tries to get rid of anybody that say anything about him. Remember when he said he's trying to remove misinformation from the community? That's a lie, boys and girls. He's trying to remove criticism from the community. I want all of y'all to think about this. Think about all the time that I was gone from YouTube. How many videos did y'all see criticizing him? Not recently. I'm talking about when I was not on YouTube. When I was on Rumble and Kick and all them other places, how many times did you see a video of people calling him out? Saying that he's a liar and a grifter. You didn't see any. You had one person faking like he was me, and that was Killbard. Killalicious to those who don't know who Killbard is. You know, the dude that was pretending to be me, using all my catchphrases, trying to talk and act like me. And then it turns out he was an undercover Eobard fan. While he was busy faking like he was me, he was an undercover fan, propping the dude up and cheering for him because he was a fanoic. That's why his channel dead. That's why his whole platform died. Once I returned, the league switched their allegiance back to their real leader. And all the ones that followed him, they got banned and kicked up out of here. Because everybody know, I am the league. There is no league without me. It don't exist without me. If I go on vacation for too long, it'll crumble. So all you do is pretend to be me. Good luck. Ain't nobody that follow me gonna follow you. Oh, I know he did. I know he did. Yeah, what kind of stupid name is Killalicious? I think he was trying to copy your boy from the Boondocks. Gangstalicious? That's about his speed, so that makes sense. Look, people can get mad at me all they want, but facts are facts. I just come on and I refute the things that are being said by these people. Y'all can hate me all you want, but I refute the stuff they say. I play their video and I go point by point, step by step, pointing out that these people lie to y'all on the daily. It ain't nothing personal, it's just business. Oh, thank you, Techstar. Techstar just put up a new video. Thank you, buddy, because you're next. Let me go ahead and save this right now so I don't forget it. Because he next on the menu. He coming up in my new Content 5.0 SWAT edition. He is up next. He next. And he just put up a new video. Appreciate it, dog. I'll be copping that one. Appreciate it. You know what, Froze? I ain't going there with you today. Y'all look, y'all know what I'm doing here. Y'all know what this is. He said bro was Obito trying to be Madara. Yeah. That's exactly what Killbard was doing. He said, remember him watching Velma. Yeah. Y'all know I would see, look, he gave himself away. Y'all would never catch me watching Velma. Really? Velma? Yeah, okay. When he started doing that, he destroyed himself. He destroyed his own channel when he started doing that. People were like, dude, really? You watching Velma? Mm-mm. Now, look, I told y'all, I done got over the shame. I done got over the hate, the trolling. I done got over all that. You're not going to scare me off of my square. I'm going to talk about whoever I want, when I want. This channel is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's a commentary channel. I'm not an anime channel. I'm not a Dragon Ball channel. This is a commentary channel, and I'm going to do commentary. It just so happens I'm doing commentary on stupid loser Dragon Ball boys. It ain't my fault that they a bunch of phenoics. Blame somebody else. By the way, all you ones watching in secret, sub to the channel. You might learn something. Like, I don't know what good content looks like. Try that on for size. And can I get some more likes before I get ready to get off here? Cause we got the content 5.0 coming up at 7 o'clock. And I'm gonna get busy destroying Mr. Techstar. Because he deserves it. And if anybody asks, what's your problem with Techstar? You'll find out during the content 5.0. You same 70, 80 people that are watching, come back at 7 o'clock for the content 5.0 on Techstar, and I will explain to y'all in full detail what I don't like about him. That's the whole point of it. He said you already supporting from the shadows, giving views and watch time. That's what I be telling these dudes. Just sub to the channel. You already been watching me for an hour and 30 minutes. You already been watching. You already here. You already hitting the like button. You already hitting the dislike button. You already giving me engagement and views. So just sub. Like, they'll do everything but sub to the channel. Because subbing means they showing support. Hey, dummy, you're already showing support. You're giving me views and watch time. This stream is going to get a ton of watch time. That's what I'm in it for. I don't even care about the views. I care about the built-up watch time. Because I know how YouTube operate. When you get all that watch time, that's when YouTube start pushing your channel. So if I can average an hour, 2 hours of watch time every time I'm live, that shit gonna add up quick. YouTube gonna be like, man, this dude got all kinds of people watching him. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the subs. Yeah, look, y'all can call me whatever you want, say what you want. It's all been said before, okay? The name NBA is notorious. Everything that anybody's ever said about anybody, it's been said about me. So I ain't even mad at you. If you just don't like me and you just here to hear what I say next, if you come just to hear what I got to say next, that's cool. That's the Howard Stern effect. I don't like this dude, but I'm interested in hearing what he has to say next. I'm perfectly okay with that. If that's your reason for coming, as long as you come. Because here's something that I've been able to do for a long time. People that watch me and come here hating me, they eventually turn into fans. Several of them have put in the chat, man, I used to hate you, man, but I like your content. I'm subbing. Happens every time. Because I'm not on here doing any kind of fuckery. I'm not on here trying to convince you with some shit. I'm not on here trying to get your money. I ain't on here trying to be your friend. I'm just straight up with everybody. What Eobard doing? Yes. I love you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for giving me money so I can live better than you. And yes. Ugh. Straight up Pukesville. The dude said I've been watching since the Etika video. That's a long time. I'm at 33 likes. Can I get up to 40 before I get off here? I'm trying to get to 40 at least. I'm going to show y'all how to build up a channel. By the way, sub to my other channels too, guys. I don't just do anime crap. All my other channels are listed in my featured section. Make sure y'all sub to them too. And don't worry, my next content 5.0 already been decided. I won't be telling y'all who it is though until I post it, but it's already been decided. Well, all I got to say to those people who defend the dude, how much is he paying y'all? Like, what has he given y'all to come to his defense? And wouldn't you rather be on a channel like this where you don't have to run out and defend me? You don't have to go to other people's channels and say, stop talking about NBA. That never happens. You don't have to do that here. But on those other channels that y'all follow, y'all got to run out and be loyal little soldiers. Y'all got to run out and be like, how dare you talk about my daddy, Eobard? Yeah, you don't have to do that around here. We men, ain't we? I don't need a bunch of dudes running around defending me. I would never ask y'all to do that. Exactly. Oh, dude, I get that question every damn day. Why you talking about him? You just mad because he got more subs than you. He got more subs than God. But what is he doing with them? Okay, everybody who used that he got more subs than you, I haven't been back on YouTube a whole 6 months. What makes you think I'm gonna get 700,000 subs in like 4 months? I don't care how good I am on YouTube. Ain't no way I'm getting that many subs in 4 months. I don't care if I went viral 3 times. There's no way. A dude the other day just went viral. He posted a video, I think got like 4 million views. You know how many subs he got from that video? 90,000. He didn't even get 100,000 new subs from it. So even with a video that got 4 million views, he didn't even get to 100,000 subs. People just don't gain subs like that no more. Because everybody done figured out subs don't really matter that much on YouTube anymore. I can get hundreds of thousands of views and not get that many subs and still I'll make money. This ain't like Twitch where people get paid a different amount. There ain't no 70% for them and 50% for me. Now everybody get the same on YouTube. So it's all about how many views you get and how much watch time you get. He said, I couldn't care less if someone talks about NBA. I don't go searching for shit like that. Exactly. Exactly. It's funny because you know what, one, you got a channel and you doing pretty decent. I never hear you talking about subs because you don't care. You understand it ain't about subs. You figured it out a long time ago. I've been knowing it. That's why I don't even look at my analytics no more. I don't even know how many views the last stream got because I'm already on to the next one. I learned to stop looking at it. It do what it do. Well, look, let me tell y'all about subs. Blackscape is averaging what, 1,500 views a video. I showed y'all the other day. He's averaging 1,500 views. I get more views than him on the average. Okay, I average more views than Blackscape. Okay, look how many subs he got. There it is, 443,000 subscribers. But he only making $81 a month off his channel. So explain to me why having subs means anything. What's the point of having that many subs if all you making is 81 bucks? All you people that only care about subs, tell me, how does that look good to you? How does that look good to you? Oh, I got a big sub count. You sure do, but you don't have a big bank account. So that's what I see when I look at this. You got a gigantic sub count. The bank account ain't looking too good. So yeah, y'all can keep on with all this sub crap. You ain't got that many subs. Don't care. Don't care, because I know for a fact I'm making more money on YouTube than he is. And I'm almost making as much as Eobard with a whole lot less subs. That's the funny part. Now, in the real world, my real world money, I'm making like triple what Eobard is getting on YouTube. Like, I'm like this right here, what he making? Please. $1,200 a month? That's what he making off his YouTube channel. Are you kidding me? You can work at McDonald's and make that. McDonald's pays more than that. Burger King, Target, Walmart, all of them pay more than this. So yeah, y'all keep on believing in YouTube. I'm gonna believe in real money, because YouTube money is not where it's at. You got a channel with 786,000 subs. All you making is $1,200 off of it. If I had a channel the size of his, that would be easily, I don't know, $100,000 right there. These dudes don't deserve these channels. They do not deserve these gigantic channels. They really don't. Because look at what they do with them. Look at it. Look at this. His subscriber growth is at 0%. And it's been there for the past 7 years. His channel has not grown. He's not gained a new sub in 7 years. I know, because I've been checking. Even his views are down 23.5% in the last 7 days. Because he ain't nobody watching this crap like they used to. See, all these dudes were killing it during COVID because everybody was indoors. Once COVID ended, all these views started going away. Because people ain't sitting in the house no more. People getting up and going out, talking to girls, driving that new convertible they just bought, going to the mall, going to the movies. Ain't nobody just sitting around talking about Goku. I only do it when I'm off work. I don't really do this when I'm working. Because who has time for this? Dragon Ball is for nerds and losers. That's why I make fun of it. Anime is for nerds and losers. That's why I make fun of it. Y'all can say what y'all want, but deep down in those dark places where nobody's looking, y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. And if you don't believe me, then go to all your favorite Dragon Ball channels and ask yourself, why is this channel that used to get views not getting views anymore? Why is Saiyan Scholar working offline, a real job, instead of posting to his YouTube channel? Why are all these other Dragon Ball channels closing up shop? How come every other week Forever Trash makes a video talking about how much he don't care, or how he's giving up, or how he has other stuff going on offline and he ain't really concentrating on content? Look at all the other previous anime channels that done dried up and disappeared. Some of the biggest channels on this website are now just petty nothing channels. You got so many anime channels that are just gone. And then the ones that are barely hanging on, like King of Lightning. People like Heavenly Controller, gone. Double 4 Anime, gone. Both them dudes went crazy, by the way. You got channels like Eobard and Forever Trash done completely fell off. They done lost their gatekeeper status. Blackscape, one of the biggest gatekeepers around, gone. His channel's dust. It's Anime Girl. She was getting more views than any of them. Dust. She even tried to make a comeback and it didn't work because people realized the girl behind that avatar don't really look like that. So they stopped simping over her. So her little comeback didn't last that long. All these channels are fading. I took the right path. Instead of joining them, I'm roasting them. Because ultimately, when it's all said and done, I'm going to be the one standing at the top of the heap, laughing at them. He said Quaman went on a rant on Dragon Ball fans recently. Oh, he did, huh? Somebody get me that. I might have to do something about that. I don't really like Quaman that much. And it's because he's a sellout. For a long time, Quaman used that nerdy white kid voice because he didn't want to admit that he was black. And then when he finally revealed that he was black, people started unsubbing from his channel because the Dragon Ball community is racist. Same thing happened to Mr. Techstar. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how Techstar went from getting almost 1 million views per video to barely getting 1,000. Dude, I mean, for real, he was getting 6, 7, 800,000 views a video. And then once he revealed that he was black, no, sir, can't support you. We can't be supporting you. It's over. Then I love how these losers are racist and broke all in one package. Yeah, exactly. How you manage to be racist and broke? What are you, Trump supporters? What are you, MAGA? They the only people that's racist and broke at the same time. Anyways, let me get up off here, guys, so I can have a couple of hours of being offline before I do this Content 5.0. No, I'm not going to cancel it this time. I am going to do it at 7 o'clock or like a tad bit after 7. You guys know how it is, but I'm going to get up off of here, rest up a little bit, and then it's going to be time to get that done. Then tomorrow, I'm going to be working on my website stuff. Before I even think about YouTube, I'm doing website stuff. Because I think the Content 5.0 is the only stream I got left that's scheduled. And after that, I don't have anything scheduled. So I'm going to get this one done tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to get up. I'm going to get my website stuff done. And then I'll schedule a stream on YouTube. So 7 p.m. tonight, I'll be back. Now, all you people that was watching today, make sure y'all come watch that one too. I'm gonna get up off here. Hit the like button on your way out the door if you didn't hit it during the stream, and I appreciate it. I'll be back on in a couple of hours. Yep, 2 hours.